Hi, Corazon, and welcome to Mystic Soul Mornings. My name is Jess. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. And today's reading is What's Knocking on Your Door? I recently got this deck. It's called Divine Doors, and I thought it would be perfect to do, especially around this time of year, at the start of the new calendar year. I say that because astrologically, the new year is during Aries season, but I mean, this is a very powerful time to set intentions as well. So we're going to be seeing exactly what is going to be coming into your life. These are all energies that are very soon. So I'm talking like within the first half of the year, probably before April. But by April or May, these are things that are going to be here. A lot of this is actually stuff that's probably just a few weeks away. I've already actually recorded the piles, and so many beautiful messages coming through. It is so lovely to see this. I'm very excited for you to hear. And we have three options: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3, as always. So yeah, really quickly, I just want to mention I added some new readings to my Etsy shop that I'm very excited about. We have an archetype reading, a starseed reading, a relationship reading, an angel messages reading, and I have my original general reading as well. If you're interested in that, it'll be linked down below. And without further ado, Happy New Year, and let's get into the messages. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this door, then this is your message. I just really quickly want to say that I'm sorry if my voice is a little hoarse. I just woke up. I'm trying to record before my baby wakes up, so that's why I sound like this. Okay, so you chose this door, which is really interesting because there's like some light beams coming in, and yeah, it's like the letting the light in, letting the sun in. Let's see what your message is. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Okay, so all of these cards have like a poem, and I'm going to be using the what's this called? The Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic tarot to get more information on this, but let's just focus on this for a second. So love is happiness, a spark inside, live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. So the universe, spirit, is asking you to live deliberately and choose boldly. To me, that means like living with purpose and with intention, and to really go after the things that you want and the things that make you happy. Oh no, my light went off. Okay. I was gonna say, is because I haven't charged it in so long, I keep forgetting. Oh, now my little remote isn't working. Okay. We'll roll with it. It wants to be read. So, which is interesting because this card is talking about love. So, yeah, so this to me just means to live, I'm sorry about the glare too, to live with purpose and to really go after the things that you want, that fill you up, and to not kind of be like on the sidelines of your own life, to really take charge. It's very much like a strength card in tarot. Also, it also reminds me of let's see, what's another good example? Like the Ace of Wands, maybe. Like that, there's a fiery energy here asking you to really step forward into your power. Let's get more information. Five cards, please, for pile number 1. 5 cards for pile number 1. Oh yeah, it's definitely out of battery. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I was wondering when it was going to die like this because I haven't charged it in so long. All right. There it is. Okay. The Two of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. This one was at the base of the pile when I started shuffling. The Princess of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. and the Six of Swords. Okay, at the base of your pile, you have the Fool, so starting something new, starting a new journey. At the top, you have the Ten of Cups, and it's bringing you so much happiness. Let me make sure everything is in frame here. Lovely. Okay. So already, pile number one, what I'm noticing with your cards is that there's a lot of like ace to apprentice. So you have recently started something or you're about to embark on this journey. There's very much something here about being in the beginning stages of something. And I feel like it's, even though the card is talking about love, I don't feel like it's connected to romantic love. I feel like it's more connected to like a love of something you do, like a passion project, a hobby that you've recently started or that you're considering starting, or even a new job or something like that. So let's see here. The Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you've in the past maybe you've been okay, I'm sorry, I'm like kind of going around in circles. To get to the point, I feel like pile number one has recently found their life purpose, or at least something adjacent to it that is going to grow into their life purpose. And if you haven't found it yet, which I feel like it's very, very close here to your energy, so you either just found it or you're about to find it. But in the past, whereas you were confused, like, what should I do? What is my life purpose? How can I really work and operate in my life purpose? And it's like all of a sudden the confusion and the doubt is gone, and then you just have like this beautiful new thing that you've started. With the Two of Swords, it's like two hands and they're like, I don't know, this, maybe this. And it's kind of a confusing landscape, right? You have the planets, you have the like the portal in the background, you have lava, but you have like ice mountains. So it's like hot and cold, not sure what to do. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like life and greenery and promise. Something really special here. You found something really special. Every time I use this deck, it's very much connected to creativity and working with your hands and like working with the earth. So maybe you've recently found something where you use your hands a lot, something creative, something that really ties into this fire energy here. So a cure for longing. You, for a long time, were longing to find essentially your place in the world, where you fit in, how you can contribute something beautiful to it. And you have found this, my love, okay? So with the live deliberately and choose boldly, there is no doubt anymore. There is no doubt. Spirit is saying, this is the green light. This is it. This is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. So go for it. Put your all into it. Put your 100% into it, because this is not only going to make you so happy, but it's also going to sustain you. Look at the lush landscape around this Ace of Pentacles. This is something filled with life, filled with abundance that is going to be coming into your life, okay? As a result of this. And this is what's knocking on your door. I mean, it's like abundance and happiness and being fulfilled. So yes, this is very much in the beginning stages. You have the Apprentice of Pentacles. I love that they renamed the pages in this deck to Apprentice, because that's exactly what a page is, right? It's somebody starting out in something that's very new, but they're excited to learn. They're ready to really dive deep and to understand all of the ins and outs of whatever they're getting into. So, with the Apprentice of Pentacles, this is just confirming for me that this is very much in the beginning stages, but it is something so powerful and so beautiful that you're embarking on. Yeah, and the Two of Wands too. I mean, if going to the traditional meaning of the Two of Wands. This is like when we make a plan and we're really working out all the kinks, you know, like if you're, let's say for example, you've decided you love writing so much and you want to be an author and you're starting to write a book. You are like laying the outline out, right? You are deciding on the characters, their names, their personalities, the major events of the book, the plot lines, and all of that. So you're really laying out all the groundwork that is going to bring you to the next step of this, which we're going to see a little bit about. You know, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. And I don't want this video to be super long, but this is basically a huge 2 thumbs up from the universe and a huge green light from the universe. If you've recently had an idea that you're like, yes, this makes sense for me, and you're still like, but you know, I don't know, like, I don't know if I have it in me. The universe is saying, believe in yourself, give it your all, because this is something that is going to be huge for you, okay? Yeah, this is such a lovely Two of Wands card. And the 23 is really significant to me. Maybe you're 23 years old. Maybe that's like the day of the month that you were born in. Also, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is change. So these are positive changes coming in. I've been recently really getting into Lenormand. I still haven't done like a reading, really even for myself or for anybody using the cards. I really want to kind of learn them first. And clouds in Lenormand signify like confusion and doubt. And here it's like the Ace of Pentacles, or no, I'm sorry, the Apprentice of Pentacles is in front of the clouds. Here, the Two of Wands is in front of the clouds. So it's like all the confusion and muddled thinking, you know, doubt is gone. You are really focused and locked into this. And that is what's going to make all the difference. Okay, my love? This is something that just feels really natural for you. This is something that just completely makes sense. Like whatever idea you've had here, it's like the one. It just makes sense for you. It makes you happy. You know it's something that is like meant for you and it's your life purpose when you could do it like every day without feeling like you're burnt out, without feeling, I mean, you know, we all have to rest, but like it's something that it's like you wake up in the morning and you're excited to do it, and then when you go to bed at night you're thinking of like how you're going to get to do it tomorrow, and it's just making you really happy. That's what I feel like this is. And with the Six of Swords, this is just telling me that this is something that is going to be making you feel a lot more secure. It's going to be making you feel a lot more empowered. You're going to be making a lot of more calculated decisions and really putting a lot of effort into this. This, like I said, is a passion project and it just lights you up from the inside. This, every time I see this card, I'm like, this poor Puffin, what is he doing in this volcano or wherever he's at? But you are thriving and you have everything you need in order to make this succeed. So this Puffin, yes, he's in a completely different habitat, but he's not going to be here for long. And even the moments that he is in this uncomfortable habitat, he's making it work. Like he belongs there. I don't want y'all to have imposter syndrome of whatever you're doing here. You belong. If it makes you happy, I don't care if there's 20 million other people doing the same thing. Nobody's going to do it like pile number one is doing it. You bring your own perspective, your own experiences, your own creativity if it's something creative, which I feel like it is. Let me know down in the comments what it is. Let me know, say this is what I've found and I'm giving it my all and I'm going to make it happen. Success is happening for me. Really confirm that to yourself, okay? Yeah, so don't have imposter syndrome, my love, because literally nobody can do what you do the way you do it. So I feel like that's an important message here as well. Let me get a refresher on the base of your pile. Yeah, the Fool, I mean, this is all in the beginning stages, and that's okay because we need to get excited about beginning stages. Sometimes we start things and we want to be like pros at it after like 2 seconds, and that's not how life is. Think about all the amazing things you're going to get to learn. Think about how you can enjoy the process of getting to where you're going and really delving deep into this. Like, for example, I recently, well, not recently, but so I'm an artist and I paint, and I think this was really, I started it like 5 years ago. I started using gouache. I learned to paint with watercolor, and I thought, well, gouache is a water-based media, should be relatively easy. My love, if you have never tried gouache, and if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Getting used to painting with gouache is not easy at all because you have to like get the perfect consistency of the water and the paint, like the paint to water ratio, and the layers. Like, you can't start too thick, or when you go over it, it'll lift it up, and because it's water activated. So anyway, to make it a long story short, I wanted to be like so good at it right when I started. That was back when I was really impatient about things like this. And it took like probably a year, or a year and a half of consistently working with gouache to get to a point where I'm like, okay, I understand gouache. I can paint with it. And you know what? I actually haven't painted with it in a while. I haven't painted anything in a while. So probably when I go to paint again, it's gonna take me like a few minutes to get used to it again. But yeah, just be excited about it. Be excited about the learning process, the learning curve here, because that's all part of the journey. I feel like some of y'all are really like writers, like with the Oracle of Swords, like really like poetry or writing stories. I feel like you're just going to be in your element learning, and it's going to be beautiful. And then you have the 10 of Cups at the top. You have done this in, multiple lives. And yes, there's going to be a learning curve because you've maybe probably never done it in this life. But I will say it is something that comes easier to you than other people, and you are a natural at it. So yes, even though there's going to be a learning curve, it's not going to take a lot for you to get exactly where you want to be with it. And the second we stop learning and stop improving, that's when we, get stagnant. So always strive to be better at whatever this is. And my love, the success and the everything else is going to be history. Okay, paw number one, this has been your message, short and sweet. This is lovely. I'm very excited for you. There's like lots of excitement here. And let me know whatever it is you're doing. I'm very curious to see what this is. And I'm wishing you all the best. Happy New Year. Really quickly, I just want to say I added some new readings to my Etsy shop, Starseed reading, archetype reading, relationship reading, angel messages reading. This is all aside from my regular general reading. So if you're interested, I'll have the link down below. And yeah, wishing you all the best for 2025. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this beautiful door, then this is your message. Really cool. I'm really drawn to architecture that looks like this. I don't know what the exact name of it is. Let me know if you know. But this is such a pretty door. I've actually never seen anything like this. Okay. Anthony's Call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. Oh, that's beautiful. So by Anthony's Call, I don't know, this deck, I like it. This is the box it came in, which is nice because it's a magnetic closed one. But the only thing is that it doesn't come with a guidebook. And I would hope that a deck like this would come with a guidebook, to give more information. So that is like my only disappointment with this deck. And I thought it did come with a guidebook, and it doesn't. But either way, the images are beautiful. And I mean, looking at this door, it's like drawing me to like old-timey stuff and old churches. So it makes sense that it is Anthony's Call, which I'm guessing is Saint Anthony. Now, I don't really know much about the saints. Um, I yeah, I don't really know much about the saints. I'm not really. I'm guessing this is Catholic. So I don't know much about Saint Anthony at all, and I'm sorry I can't give you more information, but he is definitely working in your energy, and he is definitely present here for you. So I would just really recommend doing some research and seeing how Saint Anthony, maybe his story and all of that plays into what is currently going on in your life. So, in thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. So, I feel like this is saying that you are super protected at this time. And if you've been feeling lost or anything like that, that is quickly going to, get resolved. And there's much happier times coming ahead for you. Actually, you know what? He is especially invoked and venerated all over the world as the patron saint for the recovery of lost items, and is credited with many miracles involving lost people, lost things, and even lost spiritual goods. Okay, so that's really cool. I didn't know that. He's some of his miracles, I guess, involved finding people that were lost and finding relics that were lost, and even the lost doesn't always mean physically lost. So even people that felt lost, whatever, if you've been feeling lost, my love, if you've been going through a dark night of the soul, just know that this saint is working in your energy along with your angels and your spirit guides to help you out of this time. Let's get more information on this. I'm going to be using the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic. Here you have the Apprentice of Cups. You have the Ten of Swords. Oh, my poor babies. The Star. The Ten of Cups. Yes, I love this for you, pile number 2. And the Nine of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful reading. The Hermit and the Three of Cups. Okay. Your reading is loud and clear, super direct. All right, my pile number 2s. My loves, y'all have been going through a dark night of the soul, and just know that if it's not like out of your energy already by the time you see this reading, it is like at the most 2 or 3 weeks away from like being out of your life. Like, you do not have to worry about this being like this super extended long thing. I see that y'all have had a very difficult 2024, at least the end of it. And my heart goes out to y'all. I know it's not easy going through a dark night of the soul, but there is a silver lining to all of this, my love. When we go through a dark night of the soul, when we emerge on the other side, not if, when we emerge out on the other side, we are so much stronger because of what we went through. And also the lessons that we learned really kind of give us a renewed sense of self and strengthen ourselves. Once we exit a dark night of the soul, we really see the beauty in ourselves and in the world around us. And my loves, here you have the Apprentice of Cups. Yeah, you've really been going through it. Maybe some of y'all have been going through like a difficult breakup or an ending of a situation. you've just been, like this card says, you've been feeling really lost. Look at this poor baby in the Ten of Swords. This card always makes me sad because it's a little baby deer with all of these swords in it. And then you have the Apprentice of Cups, and there's this little calf, and it's just, you're like this little, and I don't mean this in like a condescending, patronizing way at all, my love. You are this sweet, caring individual that does not deserve whatever you have been going through, but just know that you are not going through this alone, okay? Your spirit family, your spirit guides, your angels, Saint Anthony, they have all been helping to work in your energy to help you overcome this, okay? And then I love to see the star right after this, because this is hope. This is a wish coming true. This is renewal. This is like the light at the end of the tunnel. And once you go towards this light, look, you have the Ten of Cups right after. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what I would want to see at the end of your reading, showing you that there is so much beauty and happiness coming your way, okay? Look at this Princess of Cups. There's like a portal behind this calf, and it's like calm waters. It's almost giving like a Six of Swords energy to me. You have a strong connection to the divine. You are divinely favored, and you are protected even when it's been really hard and you feel like you've been alone. And I can see that because you have the Hermit at the base of your pile. I use the base of the pile and the top of the pile as clarifiers. Look at this Hermit. I mean, you've just been, poor baby, going through it, and really being to yourself, doing a lot of inner, I almost said inner child work. So maybe because these are baby animals, it's a lot dealing with like your childhood and your inner child. So there is like a sense of you really retreating into yourself and trying to heal from whatever it is you were trying to heal from. And you have not been alone in this. Oh, and actually the next card at the base of your pile was the Death card. So there's been a major, huge transformation here for you. My love, you are like exiting this dark night of the soul and not looking back. This is something that, as hard as it was, it needed to happen because you are so much stronger now, and you had to clear out whatever this was that needed to be healed. And I feel very strongly that it was an old wound. It was something very deep, inner child work. And if it wasn't something that like, let's say it was a breakup, for example, and you might be like, well, that has nothing really to do with my inner child, my love, but maybe your parents didn't have the best relationship, and you've never really seen and witnessed what a healthy divine relationship looks like. So you were accepting things and allowing yourself to be treated in a way that was not, for your highest benefit, and was not making you happy, because there's nothing else, that you've ever known besides that. So you healing from that, whatever it is, if it's something that happened this year, it was also simultaneously healing an inner child wound that maybe you didn't even realize you had, something that was a repeating pattern in your life, maybe even a repeating pattern in like your ancestral line. And you've done so much healing, pile number 2. It is so beautiful to see this. Like, I wish I could give you a hug, like a big hug, because really you've done so much work, inner reflection, and you've really moved past something that is super difficult to move past. But you've done it, my love. The star being at the center of your reading is everything I could ever want for you regarding this situation. With the eye here, it's telling me 2 things. First, you were always guided and always protected by your spirit team. They never once left you alone in this. No matter how alone you felt, look at all the stars and the planets. You were never actually alone, my love. That's the first thing it tells me. The second thing it tells me is that you understand now. You see why things needed to happen the way that they happened. You understand why, events unfolded the way that they unfolded in your life and why things repeated. And it's because this wound needed to be healed. This strong inner child wound, this ancestral wound needed to be healed so that you could be finally, fully, completely happy and move on from this and know that since you have healed this so profoundly, so completely, this will never again be allowed into your energetic field because you understand now. You see things. You've done a lot of realization this year. You completely understand why things occurred, but understanding why they occurred and moving on does not mean that you're going to allow them to happen again. No, no, no. You are done with that. That door is closed, which is, I didn't want to say it before because I didn't know exactly what the messages were going to be. But the first thing I noticed when I saw this door is that it was closed. Just really quickly to show you pile number one, and I'm sure you saw it in the intro. This door is open. I mean, yeah, it's cracked, but it is open. But look, your door is completely closed. This is something in the past. This is something that's never again going to hurt you, okay? This is something that you've moved past it and it's done. It's over. That door is closed. Now on to bigger and better things because that is exactly what is coming your way, my love. I'm so excited for you and so happy you deserve this times a million. You have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, as far as happiness goes and fulfillment, my love, this is like the what am I thinking? Like the dynamic duo of this, okay? The only thing missing here is the Sun card, and that's you because you are the Sun. So the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, my love, this is happiness. This is fulfillment. Some of you are even bringing in a soulmate. Healing this is going to allow a soulmate to come into your life because it is finally time, okay? This is going to be a divine partnership. This is going to be someone who treats you the way that you deserve to be treated. I have a reading that came out, I think a couple weeks ago. It's on my channel. It's called Messages from the Love of Your Life. And it's all about your divine partnership, your soulmate, the love that if you're not in a partnership right now, or if you're in a partnership that you know in your heart is not the one, is not making you happy, which I feel like I'm not really seeing that. But for those of you that are not in a divine partnership, that is a really good reading because it's going to tell you exactly how that love is going to make you feel and how you're going to recognize it when you meet this person. So if you're interested in that, shameless self-plug, watch that video. It's very sweet, very beautiful. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is just dreams coming true, happiness. I mean, you have everything you need here. You've done so much work on yourself, pile number 2. It is so lovely to see. Let's see it's like you have complete opposites at the base. The base of the pile usually to me is like clarifying the past. And then the top of the pile is like what's coming next. Because it's where I pull from is the top of the pile. So you have the Hermit at the base of your pile, like we said. So this is in the past, you feeling alone, you feeling maybe misunderstood. That is all behind you. That is no longer going to be your reality. And then at the top of your pile, you have the 3 of Cups, my love. This is happiness. This is celebration. A huge card of celebration. You're going to have a lot of things to celebrate. And also, you're going to be making new friends. You're going to be reconnecting with old friends that you haven't seen in a long time. Look at all the food and like happiness. 2025, my love, is your year. You have been through the mud this year. You have healed what you needed to heal. You have done what you needed to do, honored yourself, really loved yourself enough to get out of these toxic patterns that were repeating in your life. You said enough is enough. You really went inside, dove deep into your psyche, into your wounds, into your shadow. So much shadow work here. And now you are emerging on the other side. It is over. It is time to step into the light, out of the shadow. And 2025 is going to be bringing you so many blessings. Okay, pile number 2. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this for you so much. Pile number 2, this has been your message. Please let me know if it resonated. I'm just so excited for what's to come for you. Really, mark my words, 2025, and you won't even have to wait long. I'm not talking about like the end of 2025. No. 2025 is going to be your year because you've put in the work, you've done so much work, and now you're going to be reaping the rewards of that, okay? All right, pile number 2, I'm wishing you the best. I'm sending you the biggest hug. Lots of love and light for you, my loves. Happy New Year. I can't wait for all of these amazing things to happen for you, and I'm very excited. All right, my loves, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the kind of like a walkway to this beautiful door in the background with like trees and rocks, it's almost like a journey, like you're on your way to a destination. I haven't read your message yet, but let's see. It's like, yeah, walking. I could just imagine like walking, taking a slow walk down this hallway and getting closer and closer to reaching the end point. Patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Okay, my loves. So you've been very patient about something. You've been taking one step in front of the other, heading towards this destination wherever you're going. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So something is about to come into your life. Let's see what exactly. I'm using the Every Little Thing You Do is Magic Tarot. It is one of my favorites. Let's see, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, you have the Champion of Wands. Which in this deck, the champion is the Knight. So like this card wants to come out. You have the 3 of Cups. Lovely. Celebration here for sure. A victory. Recognition for something. This is my pile that has been trying to manifest a goal and has been working towards it. And then you have Temperance right under Patience here. Yep. You've been very patient. Really balancing every time I see Temperance, I think of like the balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So working when you need to work, resting when you need to rest, being patient with yourself and the universe and your progress. 2 more cards here, please. 2 more cards for pile number 3. Your cards are just flying out of here. The Hierophant. Everybody else, I just had to shuffle and then cut the cards and just pull from them, but yours are just flying out, okay? Which really speaks to how soon you're going to be receiving whatever it is you've been trying to manifest and whatever you've been working towards, because it's like the cards are flying out, like it's time. It's about time. One more card. One more card. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see what you have here. You have the Seven of Cups. At the base of your pile, you have the Fool. And at the top, you have the Moon. Okay. The Moon being at the top of the pile. Oh, and then you have the Ten of Cups after. My love. The messages today have all been super straightforward, which I love, and yours is no exception. You have been in a place where even though you're not sure exactly what is coming for you, you just feel that something big is coming, that something huge is on the horizon for you. I love this card so much. The reason I love this card so much is because my childhood dog, his name was Tommy. He was a black German Shepherd, purebred German Shepherd. Very rare for a German Shepherd to be all black. I think it's like one in every either 200 or 2,000 German Shepherds come out like solid black like that. And I miss him so much. I think about him a lot. He was such a great dog. And he was very special to me. And I feel like was my really one of my spirit guides and one of my animal guides during that time of my life when I really needed it. So I just want to, I'm trying not to get emotional. He's really special to me, and Tommy, I love you so much, and I miss you, and I will see you again one day. Even though I have a cat now who is also, he's a black cat, and he also came into my life in a time when I needed him. So I almost feel like that's Tommy, that's Tommy coming back to me. But anyway, sorry I went on that little side quest there to tell you all that. But yeah, so my point of all of that is that there were things in your life that you did not understand, do not understand at the moment, but everything is about to come into light. Everything is about to be clear, my love. Why things needed to take a little longer, why things needed to happen the way that they did. And yeah, this is just a card of being in the shadows and like not knowing exactly what's happening, what's going on. But then the 10 of Cups being right after it is everything is about to be revealed to you. Everything is about to be revealed. Okay. So your card says patience. Everything soon will come to light. Yes, that's what the 10 of Cups was telling us, like super loud and clear. And then you will see things will be all right. So whatever has been in your life that's causing you like worry, stress, and you've just been putting your soul into really like it, whatever you're trying to manifest. You have not just been sitting by and being like, well, when is it going to happen? Like, even though like I'm not really doing anything, when is it going to happen? No. You have been putting in the work, my love. The Champion of Wands is telling me this is like a racehorse. This is that you've been like really putting in effort to whatever you're trying to manifest and bring into your life. And even though you didn't know where this was leading you, how this was going to happen, how this manifestation was going to materialize into your life, that didn't stop you. No, you were like, I'm just going to trust the universe. I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to trust the universe and myself. That whatever this is, however it's going to happen, it's going to be for my highest benefit. And that's exactly what it is, baby, okay? You have been super diligently putting in the work to whatever this is, and the universe is like, okay, it's time. It is at the most, I would say within the next 2 months. Within the next 2 months, something big, major is happening in your life. You've been following this path, even though you don't know exactly where it's leading you. You just know that it's leading you to your destiny, to something really, really meant for you. Okay, so the Champion of Wands. This is a very cool card. And it almost reminds me of like the Six of Wands. So I'm saying that this is like recognition. And look at this Hierophant card too. So I read the tarot 9 times out of 10, I read it intuitively. I do, sometimes base my interpretation off of the actual meaning of the card as like a addition to it. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, read it intuitively. So this Hierophant card, reading it intuitively, this is a champion, exactly how this card is saying. A champion, somebody who is successful, has won something, has managed to really materialize their dreams. There is a very big dream coming true here. 33, you might be seeing 333 a lot. Like on the clock and numbers, just synchronicities in general. Yeah, like I said, you've been really working hard on something and it is about to pay off in a huge, enormous way. The Three of Cups, that's a card of celebration. You're going to be celebrating a big win here. This is not something small. This is something that you're going to want to call your friends and family and be like, oh my gosh, you will never guess what just happened to me. It finally happened. If they know about it, or if this is like something you've been kind of working on silently until, you actually received it. I mean, whatever it is, whatever you've been trying to manifest, it is coming, my love. And it is coming because not only have you been working towards it, but you've been patient. You've been trusting the divine timing of it all. You've been really balancing your energy, thinking positively. That's another big one too. You've been thinking positive. You've just been doing everything you needed to do. The universe is like, your guides right now are like, tell pile number 3 that they have done everything right, that they have really shown us how much they wanted this, and they've shown us that whatever we're about to give them and we're about to bless them with, that they will have the wisdom and the what's the word, and the discipline, that they have the wisdom and the discipline to keep it. Because what's the point of manifesting like a huge dream if as soon as we get it, we fumble it, So the universe this whole time has been preparing you for when you receive this huge manifestation that you've been working towards for a long time now. They were making sure that you could just keep it and hold it. So yeah, my love, that's what all of this has been about. That's what all this patience has required. That's what all those moments of uncertainty and just trusting the universe has led you to, is you being able to hold and keep whatever this manifestation is, okay? And so at 7 of Cups, there's just you're going to be having so many options stemming from this. Like, let's say you've been manifesting like a dream job. All of a sudden you get it and it's everything you've ever wanted and more. And there's like even like additional blessings coming in with that. This is just the 7 of Cups. It's a card of choices. I mean, not choices, options. Is a card of options. So there's going to be so many opportunities and options coming your way and so many blessings too. It's like kind of like the card of almost like an abundance of choices and an abundance of opportunities. So it's not going to be like, yes, you're manifesting this huge thing, but that's not going to be the end of it. The universe is going to be blessing you in so many ways that it's going to be like your birthday every day. Literally, there is so much happiness here coming, so much fulfillment. This Elephant, I love this card so much. This is just like I love the stars around the elephant's head because it's just like, um, yeah, champion is the perfect word for it. Success, wisdom, success that comes through hard work and wisdom. This isn't something that just fell into your lap. This isn't like a nepo baby situation. This is something that you like put a lot of hard work into it, and you would deserve all of these beautiful, amazing things about to enter your life because you've been so patient. Let me look at this door one more time. Yeah, this is so cool. I wish I knew, like, the cards don't tell us exactly where in the world this is, but this is so beautiful. It looks like a temple of some kind. And every time I like looking at it, it's like it's playing in my head, like the scene. And it's just like you're almost to this door. And then when you get outside, it's like people are there to celebrate you. And it's just a bunch of joy and happiness and so many great things coming your way. Pile number three, there, I mean, there's nothing else I have to tell you. You've been doing exactly what you needed to do. You know this is coming. You know this is coming soon. This is just confirmation for you. Yeah, within the next 2, 3 months, something huge is shifting in your life. Mark my words because it is happening and I'm very excited for you. You deserve this. You've been working so hard on this and it's time to collect. It's time to collect in the universe. Heaven is opening up the treasure chest for you of abundance and happiness and fulfillment. All right, pile number three, Happy New Year. I love this for you. 2025 is going to be amazing, especially the first half. There's going to be a lot of blessings coming in for you. Know that when you receive all of this, that you deserve it. You deserve it. Enjoy it. It's not too good to be true. It's what you deserve after all the hard work and the trust you've been putting in yourself and in the universe to make this happen for you. Okay. All right, my loves, this has been your reading. Lovely energy, sending you lots of love and light. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye.